What's up, brother? You got a nice looking lawn out there. You do the real number thing too?
No, I just, last week I, thatched, and then I just cut it as low as possible. With that mower right there. I looked at it and I'm like, I'll go like another year, maybe I'll go real later, but we'll probably end up doing something with the backyard and stuff, so.
Yeah.
And all that work Dennis did just to leave after 2 full summers.
Well, yeah, well, I guess at least he'll save on that taxes, but, it's funny, he's going to the school he mentioned.
Yeah.
When I go to my parents' house to get off 85, I pass that school to go to their house.
Really?
Yeah, it's probably 15 minutes from my parents.
So, because I was like confused, but is it either one that got the job and Faith can work anywhere, or did
They gotta be her. They had to have gotten the promo well.
'Cause she's at
wherever
Wells.
Yeah. Because he's at Fort Mill. Where else would you want to be?
Right.
It's not like you're not going to see neighbors somewhere. That St. Marlowe Club you mentioned, have you heard of that one before? It's pretty nice.
Well, his wife must be bringing in the big bucks.
Yeah.
Because the school of the job he probably has, it's probably not.
No.
It's probably enough to pay for the number, really. We watched Roadhouse the other night and it shows.
The new one?
Yeah.
With McGregor?
Yeah.
You know he got like allegedly $5.5 million for that role?
Really? Well, he's done fighting, right?
Yeah. But still, I don't think that was $5.5 million worth of acting.
No. He'll end up, I mean, that movie's gonna make money, so. Well, I don't know how it works when it's like straight to Prime. It's a Prime movie that was,
Yeah.
released up. So did Prime just like pay everybody and like that's it? And, like they don't make money from the release or anything? Because they're
It was like
hoping
a
people
$60 million budget and then.
I know. I don't know.
How we doing? Thanks for letting me sneak in here.
Yeah, I figured.
What's up?
Like Monday and Wednesday, I added a few more slots. I only did 3 slots because I'm like, if I put 4 and 5 people show up, I can't do 4 days in a row type of thing.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, then you're up till midnight every single night.
And it's like my boss's last day at work tomorrow, so
We're gonna get after it.
yeah, unfortunately, it's like I gotta go in the office. Yo,
There he is. Oh.
How you doing?
Hey,
I'm Ed.
I'm Dan.
Being nice to meet you.
well, it's been a few weeks for Dan.
I haven't showed up in a while.
Well, this is a good one to show up apparently.
Yeah, when you guys are shooting negative, so I don't know, just playing so I can get used to playing again.
Zach shot 2 under, I shot 2 under, but I got 2 strokes. He shot freaking even.
Wow, what's this kid doing?
I didn't-
You
One
shot
bogey
2 under
for-
and got 2 strokes?
Well, Keith Kid got 3 just based down, but after this one, he's going to be stuck with 2 strokes per day for the rest of the year, which is only 3 more rounds for him.
This is based on what criteria?
So I built like this little factor table, and
My
it kind
legs
of
are
like
fucking
takes.
sore.
What does that
My
say?
glove.
I saw my world ranking. Yeah,
It takes-
I haven't played in a month. I cracked the world ranking.
You're still in there.
Did you play
Those first
QB?
couple swings
So
right in the
Oh.
takes into factor
Are you done warming up? Or you
your
just-
best 3 rounds, your last round.
I played the second game.
Your weekly
I probably
average
should
rank,
have.
like for the
You
whole
played
year.
QB
So like how you got
second
the
game, or
rank,
you
Yeah.
like horses are harder than the
You
other.
didn't
So
play
that kind
QB
of
the first game?
narrows it down, and then your total
I heard
average.
that guy Jude.
So it basically
Jude
takes into
sucks.
account kind of like a little bit more recency bias. So the better
So
you
it's
do.
kind of like the BCS.
So,
It's the computers.
I'm like, it's the
Picking
first
balls.
time,
He
but
takes way too
actually,
long.
because what I was doing was I was literally taking
Yes, sir.
everybody and kind of going,
Some big
redoing it.
guy was
But
going
this will
after him,
actually
and he would give
tell
him
you
like
once
literally
you do
10
a new
seconds.
week now, it keeps adding to it,
And not
it's
even
getting
rush.
refined.
It's the BCS.
It will literally just
Really?
do 1 through 25, like straight. So you
That's
just
good.
cut it in half, and then you kind of really know how many. Because it's also taking your raw scores, not like your net.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, well,
Did you play when
know
you were
how
out
many
there?
strokes you get.
Yeah. I
Like,
played the
So what am I
plantation
getting?
course.
I should be getting 5 strokes.
2.
Good?
I also looked at it a little bit because we
I was
only have
talking to one of the guys who
4
said
rounds
that
left.
There's a bunch of
There's a
pros
bunch
that
of
live
people
there
that
in St.
haven't
Simons.
won money,
Yeah.
and
And they
some
prefer
people have won their money back. So I'm like, I'm going to give a
They
few
prefer
more
the
strikes to
plantation
people.
course.
Yeah, just to keep it a
Yeah,
happy.
and I'm going to keep it where like
He
you-
said
I
that
mean,
the
keep it a happy neighborhood.
the
yeah.
seaside
So I
one.
gave Shane,
The greens are
Palmer,
very,
Jim,
like-
Jim. 3 extras. I gave them all 12 strokes instead of 9.
Inconsistent.
Then Jim shows up and
like
shoots
the
a
water,
15.
like the water, the amount of sun it gets.
Joe had a great round, 5 over. He's like tied for him.
But the
Did you at least walk down the like the main drag and see the homes for a bit?
There's
Yes.
no OB. It's
Really?
kind of like the same.
Oh yeah, so what is this course of
It's Pacific
Um,
Dunes, which I think is really Brandon Dunes.
Did you do bikes?
we were going to, but
I've got a friend
the
that's playing Pebble
second
Beach.
two days are kind of
He
chilly.
texted me
Yeah.
to
We went down on the
watch
beach.
live cams.
Because if you walk far enough, there's this
Oh, they have
like really
lighting, so it
weird
moves on the
architectural home over there.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Yeah, I
you
think
can
Extremely
really time
linear
watch
with
this.
all these like beams and stuff.
Pretty cool.
I don't know if I
Really
saw
steep.
that.
It's like it's too far away.
You're talking down the beach towards that ocean forest.
Yeah, yeah, it's probably 7 or 8 blocks, maybe
You said 7 or 8 blocks.
something like that.
Yeah, I drove all the way down there, and then we went for a nice walk.
How's the little one?
Pretty good. She's a terror, but all good.
She's a terror. Just like my wife.
How bad can it be? Lack of sleep.
Pretty bad.
Not that bad. Number 2 is already on the way. Evan just played at Sea Island last week.
Yeah. Last Monday, so a little bit over a week ago now.
Check the new merch on his hand. When you get a chance.
Talking about my wedding ring, or?
But this particular cream,
Yikes. Dan, where do you live?
3 doors down.
Oh, really? Right here?
Yeah,
Burrito is that?
3, 4. something.
Great man. So where do you live?
Yeah.
reminder of something he said about this Masters a few weeks earlier.
Yeah, it's nice that like I see people driving the Mass for golf. I just stroll on down. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd walk if I could just go straight through the backyards, but
Yeah, sure can. Nice little mosh pit. But
yeah. Who the hell is that?
35.
Why does he have a bunch of clubs?
And I said, well, Jack, I said, you can come and watch me. I will still.
There it is.
All right, I'm good now. Go ahead, Dan.
At 46 and still playing. That, South Mike just and I don't disagree with it. Matter of fact, I think I think it's still really but if you win at 46, I'm not sure you can. Just have to get it all together one time.
You're just like, we gotta keep going. That's nice. I think it's you.
If there has ever been a place for cats,
Get me out of here.
And I was like, check. Oh, I forgot I have golf tonight.
where he finally makes a putt, shoots 71, and
The real is.
And then I was because I was looking to send it. It was like no other times I could really do.
What shows or any good shows you watched
I
recently?
tried to watch The Gentleman list, and Andrew just wasn't into it. So I was like, I'll just watch this on my own.
That's pretty good.
I know, and I liked it. She just was like,
Where he gets like the fortune, and then there's all these like webs that happen. Yeah.
yeah, that's. I could tell it's good. I got about. I'm like 3/4 of the way through the first episode.
I think within the first
You can,
30
yeah.
minutes you get the. Has he met the lady yet?
I think I'm just at that
When
part.
he's like at the pond or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's when it starts to get good.
yeah.
Definitely some.
I like the main
intense
character.
scenes.
He's good.
Yeah.
You know, which is good for a first episode. Like, you need that to draw you in.
I forget what else he was in. Because I thought the same thing.
He definitely looks familiar. He's been in something.
I looked it up and I've already forgot. was either like a James Bond or a something of that
I
nature.
feel like he's been in some like army movies or something. That sounded good.
Boom.
Better than the
Oh, it's really good.
The big D.
Get going, boy.
Yeah, I'll just stop on that. Two's enough.
Theo James. Oh, he was in Divergent, if you ever watched those.
Divergent, that's
Don't worry, I watched those too.
Divergent. I'm trying to think. Which ones are those?
It's like the Hunger Games, but it's not.
Okay.
And the White Lotus.
White Lotus, that's where I know him from.
Yeah.
Which guy are you talking about?
The Gentleman, the Netflix series.
Yeah, is that any good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like basically, takes a fortune when his dad passes, and then you realize kind of all the interwebs of what was going on.
Okay.
Some risky business, you would say.
7 men fighting softball.
There you go. That's a good one to end on, Evan.
P Diddy business?
Did you see a
Not
basketball?
quite, but
See a basketball player from Syracuse who's like involved in it? He got arrested too.
Apparently it's like, it's a drug mule.
That's wild.
Possibly recruited some sex slaves too or something.
Yeah, they don't do that right. They don't know they're gonna get something.
Setting balls for the league.
Ooh, can't go straighter than that.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna hit that one.
Yeah, that was like this.
it's definitely
Yeah. This one.
Second and 11 plans not to apply the guard to the green. Let him raise free.
Ooh.
And he does the same thing at 12. He's lost 4 shots. Boston is 3-0.
That's crazy how they used to do that.
At 13, another champion is moving up.
Ridiculous.
Ben Crenshaw.
I saw this thing where the Masters event or whatever, the committee, whoever
Just moments later,
makes the decision, leaves $250 million on the table every single year between TV, broadcasting rights. That's like $100+ million.
and in
More obviously paying, opening it up to more fans.
Yeah.
Just charging. They said that was like another, $80 to $100 million, and then there was something else, but there's just a few things where they're just like, no, we're just gonna keep the tradition.
Just leaving your corner.
Because when you win the tickets, you pay
Yeah,
I
great
don't
ones,
know,
huh?
$80 or something.
Yeah, the tickets
what do you
were
Yeah,
That's
it's
not like
right? But if they open that up and it went through secondhand, it'd be thousands.
It's $1,000
Easy.
for the practice rounds right now.
I could sell the Sunday ones for like $4 to $5 grand.
We got somebody else showing up? Somebody else coming?
Yeah, my next Sunday every day. Well, yeah, he told me the other day he wasn't.
Yeah, and then you think about the food, they sell sandwiches for like $2-3, don't they?
Yep. Cheap beer.
Yeah, super cheap.
It's time to get close.
The Eagle's Nest or whatever that is.
Well, the one thing that they did start doing is they started selling I don't know where they probably make it off site, with a business partner, but you can order the Masters meal packet and they'll send it to your house. Daniel said it there too, but it's pimento cheese, egg salad, fucking cookies and biscuits or something.
It's like $100.
Yeah, and I'm just like, nah. Ship it with gold milk. And a lot of people, I don't know how they ship, but a lot of people were like, I had it, and I took 2 bites of that pimento cheese sandwich and ran straight through the toilet.
Perfect.
I do think pimento cheese is one of those things. It's really good the first bite or two, and then after that, it's just like, oh,
It's
shit,
been on like a
that's lot of cheese.
sandwich. Or it's been on like a cracker.
A sandwich.
If I go to a barbecue place and someone gets it for the table, I'll probably have 2 or 3 crackers for it, but that's about it.
Like a good name, but State Farm is dead.
Luna! Terry was last night. Can we play some P. Diddy before they pull all this music off YouTube? You got a point.
before they.
But the problem is like P Diddy did not really make his own music. He collaborated. Like his most popular songs are just
My
collaborations of-
favorite is all of his money.
He's a modern day
It
DJ
goes to
Khaled.
Sting.
Isn't DJ Khaled modern too though?
Right now, sleep
He's still coming out with bangers.
What's up?
What's going on? You see me?
Ready to rock?
Yeah, I think so. Do it.
Ready to rock. How's it going?
But with one notable exception, nothing happens. That exception is South Africa's Nick Price.
Nick.
I hit doubles. Yeah, go ahead. Loosen up the back here.
Get stiff with this cold weather.
Yeah.
NC State gonna win this weekend?
I like being the underdog, I'll say that.
Yeah.
But we'll see. See if DJ Burns. Keep it going. Marquette's pretty good though.
Pride and joy of Rock Hill.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm voting for Clemson and
At
Marquette.
16, now in course record pace.
Look at that.
Already warmed up.
Yep.
All right.
Ready to roll.
What's the? Is this the first Sweet 16 since you had to be back in how long for the full
There
time?
you are.
2015.
Top. That's
So
all.
Clemson made it in 20. Kind of around the same time. I think, flag
Yeah.
Football.
Shouldn't have played.
Alright, I'm ready to
I
go.
knew you and Lou were going out.
Was it?
They
I
pushed
figured
him.
you were in the middle of your, Sea Island basketball, probably something else in between.
Yeah.
Then Jordan's like, we're meeting Evan at tennis.
You ended up going to Hawthorne.
Yeah.
I was like, why would we go to tennis? It was not-
We're not really gonna walk right now, are we?
It was like 40 degrees out. I'm like, yeah, let's bring the kids out for a walk.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get into the top 20, so I don't get
That was brave. They took
Yeah, I think so.
Charlie to England.
But no one's ready to concede.
He was texting
Our
pictures
runners
today.
like Vicky on the right.
God damn it. He's never been in here. I don't know what it's. Evan got here after me and he's in there.
Oh, I got custom.
But still can't get along.
Every time. Every time.
What's the best score so far this week?
Jackson 2 under. Shot squad 2 under, but I get 2 strokes. Oh, shit.
It's a day of missed
And then you got 2 threes, 2 net threes in B. You do not get strokes, so you better shoot a 3.
I'm just here for fun this week. I'm not going -2, so.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough.
It is by far. It is short. Look, Zach played 6,600.
Oh, that's the back
Dude,
group.
he plays like 5,800 or something.
And semifinals goes virtually the entire day without making a putt.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Loaded with bogeys on
You're
the last 2
62.
holes for a 72.
Let's go ahead and put Evan on the black tees, please.
Yes, send him back there.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like if your driver's not on, you're.
Very benign today, and
And then I switched a couple, because there's 4 par 3s on the back nine.
so
3 par 5s, too? Wow.
At the final phase section, or where are you at?
I'm over by the elementary school in
Okay.
Yeah. Like right at the intersection of Inspire and Sensibility.
Yeah. Right by the fields. Right by the
Yes,
field.
History as even he had never
I went last week for the first time in probably since July.
Okay.
I am extremely sore right now.
You can only imagine.
Like, when I was swinging, I'm like, this is not.
Yeah.
had this for birdie.
All right.
I think it'd be.
So when I don't play well today, that's the reason why.
There's not a dude. The longest hole is the part. It's on the 18th. It's like a
Behind the lead.
at least for Group A, it's 570 yard par 5. But like this is one of the easier holes. You just don't want to miss last.
Great.
That means on this left.
Because you, even if you hit the green with us,
He was still 3 shots behind his semi-finals, putting for a birdie of his own. Yeah.
we'll work from centers right to his left.
Where's missing left?
In touch with
Hang on.
Been a lot of people over there. It's actually better you're not in the bunker. And the rough is not like the rough is
Not that one where
now. It's like 7%, and even the deep rough is like 20%.
That's what gets
It's not.
them.
Unless
only
you're
get
stuck right
1
behind
yard,
the bush
2
or
yards
something, it's not
difference.
this like donkey fast to get up.
The sea dogs. Speaking of the just texting me. We're doing RJ. He's eating Indian English food. Tell me what that does it look like. Appetizing.
London is like downtown proper London is a lot of
Yeah.
Sausages.
well, like we stayed kind of close to Harrods years ago, and you would go out at night.
Guys are like,
Like,
Crap.
right next to
Yeah.
my ball.
Little airport.
Dude, I can see what you do
Really?
first.
Yeah, I know.
It's all the oil money.
just go look for
Yeah.
Serious.
That's where we went.
Even the
That's
mayor.
probably closer.
Even the mayor is too.
The mayor?
Yep.
The mayor of
Or
London?
if that's what they call
London
mayors
Town.
over there.
I think it's like Pharaoh Street or something.
Yeah. Something that sounds like really proper.
Governor?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot we could do that little manipulation stuff.
Oh. Like special keys.
Okay,
We're going for a hole-in-one.
I know I hang left, so we're just gonna prop this right to start off.
Smart.
I'm missing both ways. We got two-way miss. I don't know where the hell they aim.
At 7 under, Greg Noman was just
Well, then you get in your head and then you're like, pew.
Yeah.
and was beginning to flirt with trouble.
Oh, could be good.
You don't like green guys drive out stadium.
He's on.
Wow.
I should have aimed on the left.
Yeah. Let's go.
Good, good.
One strip.
But it did get out in the fair, and someone said, yeah, that's not good on 24-year-old.
Too bad it's not the TGC automatic two-putt. Guaranteed bird.
Well, I mean, shit, he's got a good look in there.
Yeah.
And the greens here are pretty flat. I mean, some spots are weird, but for the most part, I've seen some pretty flat.
Oh my god.
That'd be just a little bit left.
I missed, like, I had like 2 putts at least slip out. So I could have, I had like 400.
Should have ran away with
Yeah.
it.
I just- They were like 15 footer, 15, 14. I just like,
One, yeah.
Ship it in all.
Turned out a year last week.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
my last bird, I
He's a climber.
it was like 65 feet.
I mean, he got
65 yards to got it in the circle, so that was a bird. And then I think I hit one putt. That one putt. Other than that, like, I mean,
Did they get
dude,
tough
we were
around
going
three?
inside
I've heard like sometimes around three,
and so it's like if you could get
Different tough though, like.
circle, like you could like have bird.
We're dealing with the threes right now.
Yeah. What's the hardest, what's the biggest change?
They just throw like tantrums.
Yeah. Because now they can try to rationalize with you,
Yeah.
and you're like, no, no.
What's the Zoom button?
Jay.
Yeah. Here we go.
I've never seen the green thing like that.
I'm just hitting random jokes.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Let's look at the
Keep vision
temperature.
right there.
Temperature of the green, please.
It's looking pretty hot.
Medium well.
Get up there.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I've seen you.
So, a little bit harder than that right now.
I've seen you walking a lot recently.
Yeah, when it's nice, easy to take calls and stuff. While walking around.
Oh, you
President.
go midday.
Yeah. Sit at the desk all day.
I hear you. What do you do for work?
I work for UI consulting.
Those bastards.
Yeah.
Who's UI?
Huh?
Who's EY?
EY Ernst & Young.
Oh, EY. Okay.
Jackass is it hard enough?
Did we audit you yet?
I mean, all kinds of stuff, yeah.
Right. Oops, sit.
Woo! It's good.
All
This is
right.
a rough first hole.
You sure you don't want to use a mulligan? For the whole hole.
Same as a
Can I mulligan the entire way?
You're still down for a birdie.
If you're Mark, you can just mulligan the whole hole. You can start it.
One all agrees.
I know. So right behind you, or right in front of you. That's not a good start. If not, I'm walking out. Oh,
Slow.
Not coming out of the house again until the nacho.
Where are you playing golf this
It does look good.
I haven't been to one of them forever.
Keith Pierce
Get out a little
and
bit.
my friend Sean.
What's the deal with everybody selling all their cars?
I'm selling mine.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're getting them.
Pretty happy.
But I've seen like 5 or 6 go up.
Either people are like upgrading or.
Yeah, apparently Pierce had plans, and then he called me back like 6 hours later. He's like, I told Station I'd rather golf, so we canceled the plans. So I can go now. And I had, I think I had like a text message out to Ben to see if he wanted to go, and then I'm like, oh, sorry, Pierce already claimed it. He's like, you dick.
So this isn't really uphill or down? Well, it's a little uphill.
It's uphill 7.
30.
That's just about the same distance.
Gotta go get some lights.
Oh, it's
All right, nice.
But that would have been an obvious mulligan opportunity on hole 1.
It's been a while since I've seen an eagle. I had on the par.
That's like a tough cut.
That's what I had as a birdie. Is I almost eagled the first or second par 5. There's 3 par 5s, but I almost. Oh man, I would take them all.
No, I'm safe.
But I almost eagled this par 5 and like ran through the ran through the circle and ended up being like 15 feet. So I missed it by 5 feet and then didn't make it. It was close.
Close to your approach shot, ran through it.
Yeah, cracked the 3-wood. Zach only hit like a 335 yard drive yesterday. I forgot. When I see the hole, I you know, I was like,
Drano. It is quiet.
Stop. No, she's struggling. I need to play every week or I'm gonna fall apart here.
Hey, it's your first hole, guys. Come on.
I need to play every day or I fall apart
Every day?
because it goes
I'm
so.
already 4 behind.
It just goes quickly.
I haven't played much recently.
I do feel like that right in that 10-foot range is a little weird because like you obviously hit that ball at least.
Yeah, like that
feet.
thing clearly rolled way farther.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That opens like completely up.
Supposedly though that carpet rolls in the line and I didn't put any padding so it might actually go faster.
Real quick. Yeah, it did roll kind of quick on that.
Yeah, that's stuff. Well, like Jack's shipping technique and his putting.
The
It's just
putting,
so
what is he
smooth.
using? A putter that's like 3 inches high?
And he was so good.
At 15, a new challenger was moving up. Lori paid for under par.
Good news is it's all pretty much open.
Almost on the other tee box. Seven.
Yeah, cloister was awesome.
Did you say in the
We
where
stayed
the
like,
lobby is? Or down?
no, we stayed, we go to the right, and like in those places that are right on the marsh on the back.
At, like condo things? Were you near the chess pieces?
Yeah, like back there, like,
Yeah, yeah.
there's one behind there. Yeah.
Yes, that's right near the
Fairway.
Oh, really?
past the Peter Lamar store. Probably kind of where you would go out.
Yep.
Big ballroom.
Yeah. We were right, the ballroom was out our neck, right there.
Ringo Bingo.
That's what it is.
Where'd you guys go?
Sea Island?
Oh, nice. Maybe 6 times.
Yeah. We never been. It was awesome.
Playing golf down there.
Yeah, played
plantation course.
Okay.
shot.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Is that the one where they play the tournament?
No, that's the Seaside one.
Okay.
This one's like the newer one. I think they built it in like 2019 or something. It's pretty new. The plantation one.
Probably.
You can tell it's newer.
How can we capitalize on even more money?
Exactly.
Dude, it's bananas. What did I just look at? Edgewater is up to like $89 or something Saturday mornings.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, this is
Yeah, drive an hour.
same thing with like Stonebridge. It's like 95.
Does Stonebridge give you a military discount? Used to do a lot of law enforcement discounts.
I don't know if I ever asked her there. Fort Mill used to, I mean, Gary, he used to be their old club, like GM or whatever, but he retired like a year ago. Used to give me 50% off whenever I went there.
Nice.
Ooh. But then I asked Springfield, which is like the same ownership group.
Yeah.
And they're like, if I give you a discount, I'll give you every good buddy a discount. I'm like, oh, well, you could be more of an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, prick. A simple no would do. Normally I don't care when I was golfing a lot and it's like $80 every time you go.
Yeah.
Where is this course? This looks pretty.
Brandon, Oregon.
Okay. Is it
It's,
that
um,
Abandoned Dunes?
Yeah, so they've played, like I know they've done like the US Open there, I think, before. But it feels a lot like kind of, like Augusta, like oh god. It's a lot like St. Andrews, where it's just like completely wide open.
But
There's
it's
not
like
like
pebbles,
water.
it's kind of got the water.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah, but even like this, you see the water, but it's not really well. Like Pebble, like you can hit off the beach.
control, yeah.
Are you guys gonna go to the US Open in Pinehurst this year?
I was just debating.
Is that where it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I've heard the parking.
It's insane, man. You gotta rent a place basically.
Yeah.
We rented for work. We rented a place all week, and it's $40,000.
Jeez.
But it's like right across the street. So.
You look at a house there, you make leave for one weekend.
We were there for a little bit growing up, and they had 2 of the Opens there when we were there.
Okay.
So I went, but I remember the story was they rented their house out to Tiger. And he brought in all of his own furniture, like moved all their stuff out. Bought all new furniture for his day and then just left it.
Left it the furniture.
Yeah.
That's so weird. You could probably could have sold that furniture for.
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
I heard Riggs has a house there.
Yeah, he does.
On the second.
The barstool guy?
Yeah.
He stayed there for like weeks during COVID.
Yeah. Well, that's what they said. He bought a house while he was there during COVID, and now he you can Airbnb it apparently. Like he rents it out.
It's kind of a shithole though.
Really?
I mean, it's on number 2 on the second tee box.
Huh.
It's a decent house.
Were your parents in the military?
My stepdad was law enforcement.
Yeah.
It's a decent house, but like you can tell it's like an older house that needs like some work, you know.
Well, I mean, he's
I
not
think it was only like $300,000.
Wow. I was gonna say Barstow must pay well.
there. Like, when you go around them, there's not a lot. It's not like fucking, you know.
Well, yeah.
The
Southern
shores.
Pines, which is kind of more like the military drinking grounds.
It's I mean, it'd be really cool to, like, if you retired there or something, and had a place to retire and you could do all that. But it's not like,
You have to be a real golf snob to retire there.
Yeah, there's nothing else there.
and it's not like you're gonna play number 2 all the time, but you can
Yeah.
enjoy some nice clubs there.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of courses, so I'm sure they got like some kind of like
Yeah.
membership programs for like old, retirees.
Yeah,
Just kind
Hopefully,
hopefully every
you
day.
just work there. Like all the people that work there, they're not from there.
I
They just work there.
100% my retirement job. I'll do it for free.
Right.
Just work on golf
You
course.
just when you work at those
I'll
resort
be that
courses.
asshole fucking starter. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best job.
my beer in your bag. I'm gonna drink it in front of you.
Ah.
I actually did it. There was a guy in Myrtle one time. He's like, "You guys got any beer in your bags?" We're like, "No." He's like, "Well, if you did, I wouldn't have said anything. It's the dumbest rule we have. But I'm supposed to ask."
Can I have one?
But yeah, my buddy was like, "Hey man, if we did, I'd give you one." He just like chain smoking cigarettes the whole time.
Roll out, roll out, roll out, roll out, roll out, roll out.
Wow.
Alright.
Somebody came to play today. Are you gonna get a double bogey?
Ooh, thanks, man.
You can make this up. You know, people can make you right outside.
Yep. You guys kind of followed each other. You just
Yeah, we
landed in
did.
the same spot and did the exact same thing.
Like fun.
Yeah.
What'd you have, Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
I love these machines. It's gonna go like 50.
No, this is just for fun this week.
Stay down, accelerate, call.
It's like Cotton Eye Joe.
The putting was the most frustrating thing for me because it sounded like I was putting back. I had to make like an 80-foot putt and like a 50 and a 40, and I was getting in the circle, but like there were some putts that I had that were inside 15 that both ripped out, and that was the most frustrating. And they were dead straight.
He's good. I got no question answers Mario before.
Uh-oh. That might be just go to shot options down there on the right. Because if you make it, that's a two-stroke win.
Yeah.
Before he could get it, he had to walk through a 170-yard standing ovation that sent a message to every defender on the course.
Dude,
Respect the way some play keep.
At least I didn't
redo it.
Initial hit, I'm like, are you kidding? It's back out again. Who's showing up today?
Me?
Both of us.
Yeah, it's just participation trophy for us. It's really gonna hurt the world rankings.
I was gonna say, go down to the rankings, maybe get an extra.
I'm gonna get 12 strokes like Fry Guy.
Yeah, I know. How much do I need to suck? And then I'll practice and come back. When is pollen season over around here? I'm like dying around here.
It's been
A couple
raining
weeks.
so
We've got more.
You got to still have to wait for like the mother load when it rains and there's just like cakes.
much. It was off on I could see in my driveway.
Yeah.
Pollen puddles.
Did you see the new Baxter Town
No.
they're putting in?
Oh no, I didn't know about that.
Over by like Rainbow Road. Kind of.
What were you talking about?
Come on.
Oh, look at this.
Baxter Town
Oh my god.
That. What do you say?
Baxter. They're getting a new section of townhomes kind of by that assisted living spot.
Oh,
The
okay.
Blake.
Good timing, right? When they're gonna do the interchange thing over there. For 4 years.
4 years.
No, is that what they're clearing? That's the Chick-fil-A? They cleared all that.
Yeah.
stuff out.
That's gonna round all the way. So like,
4 years. I don't
and
know.
then the
how
other
that's
side,
gonna work.
it's gonna round basically to that daycare. So like feet away from the playground where kids are. Yeah.
Which program?
Field of Dreams.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that where you're at?
No, we moved to Elmcrest.
What's that?
Across the street from my school. Right by the golf course, right by the city there.
You like it better?
Yeah.
Oh man, you got away with it.
It's like 9 minutes.
Sometimes it's good to be
Yeah,
like,
wind helps, yeah. Like 10 miles per hour.
It's literally drop them off and I could walk across the street.
yeah.
I think short, straight, and right aren't bad misses. Definitely do not go left.
Oh, that's
Hear that,
great.
guys? Don't go right.
Every time he mentions don't go somewhere,
Yeah.
That's why I said don't go right. Just don't go right.
he didn't say it.
Back deck was also 17 feet.
These didn't go left.
At least didn't go left or right.
You didn't.
Just hit the ground and it went straight.
He seems that like the hole is
You can actually hit the golf shot.
That's good.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Light,
Spin
back.
Spin back.
Sit.
It's gone.
Oh.
Oh,
It won't go.
God, are you kidding?
You can still punt that.
I was gonna say if it's stuck, I was gonna punt it, but now it's in the. It's in the.
I know you're so close because you're 10 yards, so it's 30 feet. You gotta hit like 20 feet.
Yeah, my chickens are pretty much ass. So.
I would. Yeah, because it's
Oh, it's right with me.
well, Greg will give you a room.
Too farther away.
Yeah, I think Greg's like there.
Oh, goodies. And a couple. Am I 4 or 4?
Yeah, he's 29.10 feet. You're 29.4 feet.
That 6 inch difference right there. Man.
South Carolina needs to push along the sports betting bills. So annoying all my friends in Charlotte.
I was gonna say,
Oh, check out these sick promos we're getting. I'm like having to deposit fucking Bitcoin.
you gotta just travel up 10 minutes.
I mean, yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna stop right on the dot and just kept rolling.
But yeah,
Next
it's
time
like,
I'm up there, I'll set it up.
I made the stupid decision of when I heard that, I put $25 in the account and then it's like, do the location services. We can't, I'm like, come on.
I'm 5 miles from the border.
Do I have to go to the truck stop up there right now? Like,
Is that why there's so many cars off on the side of the road? Right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're
That's
coming
the
across
case,
the border so they can
Yeah.
watch porn, and then you gotta go to that side so you
Yeah.
can place your bets.
Get your retirement parlay.
Have they never heard of a VPN?
Let's all just meet at Frugal McDougal and we'll call it.
Oh, thank you.
It's pretty straightforward.
Nice.
I think you can draw that. You're just gonna want to aim it
Lob this in, Greg.
5 feet to the left,
Yep.
probably. Awesome. Oh, he's tripping.
We hit the middle of the ball there.
Oh, so,
Nicholas has the lead to himself in the final round.
There it is, Greg. What kind of shot is this?
it's like,
Oh my god. I've never seen that shot before.
he was trying to keep all feet in the bunker and he couldn't stand. Oh,
It's actually a great shot.
get it caught on it and go back.
You're gonna putt it?
Yeah, why not?
How do I switch to?
Click on this lobby. So it is up. I do feel like you probably want to putt it like
Like a
it's
40 footer?
30 feet. Yeah, I would do a full 30-foot putt.
Oh, the third is virtual.
3 times the screen.
There you go. I mean, you don't really crush it.
Run back and forth.
Oh my god, that thing.
Die.
It was so close. Oh, no, you're just playing it there. You're so close, you could consider this really well. At some point, you need to use it.
I'll save that.
I'm still not gonna read your button.
This is like, he's using an old wood green or something.
Is it actually what?
Pretty sure it is.
Smoked it.
Like those ones with the screws in the center.
Yeah. Couldn't be more perfect.
I watched like some old clip and it was 1970 something, and I don't know why it does this sometimes. But he hit a drive with like an actual wood 290 yards in Pebble. And I'm like, and it was like 1972 or something.
Jesus.
Like, could you imagine? Like, he'd be hitting it like Bryson today, if he and like if he was that age.
Yeah.
Today's technology.
Who was it? Do you know who it was?
Jack.
It was Jack?
Jesus, oh shit. Even
Doesn't matter if you're an inch or a
Yeah, it
mile.
doesn't matter. It's all good with
Par 5, just what we needed.
Right into the sun.
We got wind too, so we're good.
So you're telling me to hit it straight?
There he goes. He's walking it down, folks. Probably a stupid question. Is this the one that he wins? Like his last one, Jack?
Well, I don't know. It's not like a,
He wins when he's like 40. Did he look 40 here?
I think so.
this is. Yeah, I do feel like just because I've seen him wear that shirt.
Like this is his last one, I think.
I think so.
They had like Arnold Palmer was up there. Like, I mean, he was like the what do you call it, the honorary
starter,
yeah. But I mean, he played the tournament, kind of like how what's his face, Fred Couples does it now.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is Fred Couple, yeah, Bernhard and Fred are still making the cut. It's
Yeah.
insane.
They'll be like top 5 or 10 the first day or two.
Bernhard's just
You just like
Comes
know
back,
that.
doesn't give it up.
yeah. Well, he's just like Bernhard's like still winning on the senior tour like every month. I mean, guy's like 70.
The shot.
You probably hit 200. You get close to running up there, so.
There it is, Greg.
Yeah, why don't you play driver, Greg?
Say what?
Why don't you play driver?
I don't like it. You don't like it?
Just go get
Okay,
it.
same, do the
Where's the
same
people?
exact shot. You just hit that 245 and another 245.
No. Come on.
Hit that.
With 50 yarder. You're up and down the bird.
Let's hope so. I'm try to chip it in for Eagle.
Yeah, it's easy.
We're getting Jim Fry almost at a hole one.
That'd be awesome.
On that, there's a 165 yard par 3, and he almost fucking hit it. And it rolled. How did he end up? He ended up burning because it stayed in the hole, but I mean, it like hit right in front of the pin and just rolled right on it. It's also that was definitely one I would consider calling the next day. Like, fuck it, let's go to Morgan.
This is just extraordinary. Underestimation, 18. Echoing.
Oh, it's a good strike.
This is the birdie.
Should have straightened that out.
Oh, what the hell?
He knows where to hit it.
That was perfect.
Another eagle putt.
Hey.
Can you see
Eagle
some
City? Owl City?
Now Evans should keep me from going.
Albatross?
I'm not allowed to. Matt said I wasn't allowed to play
Yeah, you
unless I
Fireflies?
got over -2, so I'm not allowed to.
You can hit one on your. That's okay.
And Sandman's just been killing it.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Over.
Dude, the first time I played it,
Yeah, that day
he
we
hit a
played
beer
with
hole and was
He was
ripping
just
the pen.
hacking it everywhere. He hit it from the water at one point.
He's like, I can't figure out. And then he couldn't putt. He was just like blasting it through. He was just back and forth, back and forth.
He
until
did
maxed
say
out.
"brah" about every 5 minutes.
And he was, I think his first round, he was like in just flip flops.
It is quick.
I remember one night, he's like standing over and he's like, kind of like, Greg, the leg.
Almond. Oh, that counts.
Practice
All
smoking.
right, +6. Thank you.
Oh my.
Should we say more?
There you go.
All right.
And then you hit it straight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stupid. It's an 80-foot putt or a 25 chip.
How about yesterday? I got 2 Chinese twins that just moved to the country 3 years ago.
Matt, are you in school? You teach math?
I teach math.
They might be able to teach.
Well,
why'd you
I
get?
just gave them problems with numbers and they could do them. It's like,
Go. Roll back.
we were doing problems like,
Good shot.
I'm a teacher, so it's like, we were doing problems like ordering like rational numbers, so it's like
I don't know.
97%, 1.3, you know, like stuff like that. 7/9, like order of greatest things. They're just looking at me like, what?
What age are they?
Like,
What class you teach?
7th grade, so like 12, 13 years old.
Oh, man.
And like, I'm typing on my computer, like, to try and like translate for them, but they can't translate back because they don't know, like, the keyboard's not, like,
Yeah.
our keyboard's literally gibberish to them, you know, it's like, yeah.
Because they don't. It's not the same alphabet.
You just say talking to the phone, like.
Well, it's
Yeah, Dragon software or whatever.
it's like Pinyin or whatever. It's like my wife is taking like Mandarin and like
That's
they
what
don't
speak.
they don't teach you like the English version of Mandarin. They teach you with the fucking symbols. So, like,
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Good shot. Get in there.
Come on there.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even know what to do. I'm like, do you know your ABCs? And they're like,
That's math though. Like, what are they doing in like the English and science class?
they're literally doing nothing.
Yeah, you're just hanging out.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that show Silicon Valley?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the Jin Yang or whatever? Come get it, Jin Yang! He pretends he doesn't know like any English.
Does he like steal all their IP or something too?
Dude, I saw videos on YouTube.
That was a.
How far was your butt?
I was like, I don't think they knew how to wrap it up or whatever.
Yeah.
That was just like,
All right, please
the whole season. Up until they got
Get in
rid of
the
that
circle.
guy.
give me the 50-foot putt right here.
Ooh, that was on the line.
I didn't think you did it.
These balls are fun for putting,
You
right?
get those sunglasses, do they come with the car?
It's up from your mom. Special occasion.
I eat a fish.
I understand you eat the fish, but when you clean the fish, you can't just leave the fish head and guts and shit. Because the whole house smells like a bait station. So you gotta put it in the trash, and then take the trash out. Do you understand?
Yes, I eat the fish.
Mother.
Eric Bachman. Did you refrigerate for money? This is Mike.
Hello?
Eric Bachman, this is your mom. And you're not my baby.
Not now, GPA, not now! Go back into your room! Have some compassion. I mean, the guy rented his place, some kid tenant who won't leave. Jared is GPA.
He can go to court.
Of course he's going to go to court, you four-eyed turd. In America, the legal system doesn't work very well, so it will take at least a year for the proceedings to even begin. You understand that?
Yes, I stay here for 1 year. I pay no rent. You have no recourse.
Another long putt.
That's not always the case. I mean, sometimes court systems can move faster if you give money.
Does anybody have an extra ticket? My investor cannot pay?
That's actually not true. They must have misplaced the tickets.
No, we have everyone's tickets here.
Can you please check? Eric Bachman. E-R-I-C-A-R.
That's not at all how it's spelled here.
Hey, Jin. How was last night? It was sad. Eric, he promised me dinner with a big meat. big meaty shit. Meat people. Then people say, no, you can't come in. We serious again. We went to Taco Bell.
Richard, I'll expect you off the premises by end of day. Monica.
I'll see you later. You know, you can stay here for 1 year. I was really thinking of going to Japan.
You're broke. My great friends, I figured you might pass the hat. Just keep whatever you're comfortable with.
I'll pay for it. Whatever it costs.
Seems the smallest of
Shot,
us. Big start.
Dave.
Thank you, young Jonathan. This is
Premium
Kick
economy.
right, kick right.
Fly
Nice
one way.
shot.
Don't cheat if you said to go to
I
China.
said this was going to be a warm-up round.
I can call my uncle in Beijing.
I mean, I heard the first 2 holes I'm already out of it, so now I can just figure it out.
easier than you said Oculus. You kept saying Oculus.
Did you play in school or anything?
Octopus.
No.
No, I was always terrible.
No.
What do you shoot like in real life?
Anywhere from like 85
It's a
to
water animal.
Really?
99.
Seems like you could hit close to 80, if not
There's a
greater.
hole.
I can't. Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
Question for you. What's a better than octopus recipe? Answer for you. 8 recipes for octopus.
Go for it,
Eric Bachman, this is you as an old man. I'm ugly and I'm dead. Hello?
Does he create an app that's just not hot dog? Or is it a hot dog or not a hot dog?
well, that's not a future me, but a terrible thing. I'll talk to you in several years.
Keep left.
This is quite the baby show. But you think you're some big
Close to the
sleep.
knee, Greg.
Oh.
You pulled it straight right there?
Alright, 85.
Hey guys.
Hello, congratulations. Your present.
Am I allowed to ship off to the grading?
Stupid Eric. Big mortgage. 7 credit cards, not even one with miles. And then, do you like this? Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Nice money. Yes. It's just like Eric. My corrupt uncle sent a death certificate
I'm over here
from
praying
China,
for all of you.
but to send body is too expensive. So I cremate a pig.
You made your money
I'm
back.
petty. I'm petty.
There's a most like a fast food. Eric Bachman is a dead.
I did buy a green jacket for $60.
Mr. Jim, there's
So the
absolutely no need.
we're off next week, but we got that for
Cease for me.
nothing. So.
Put that away.
Well, I got it's a 48.
Yes, please put it.
So I got I'm like, it's gonna look really small on Greg, or it's gonna look really
Eric Bachman
normal
and a
on
cremate
me,
him
and they're like something.
into ashes. And I put it in bucket.
So we'll have to do like a ceremony at Mulligan's or something like that.
All
Yeah.
the calling kit.
And then every year the previous winner has to,
Is Eric?
put it on. But I did say technically last year Zach won it, so if he wins it again this year, he has to give it to himself like a medal of honor, where he's like, give it to himself.
Has there ever been back-to-back Masters winners?
Very good.
Yeah, it's been a little so long. And it's like people you've never heard of.
Yeah.
Did Faldo go back to back?
For a fake Amazon review form.
Yes.
And
So what do they have, like,
the Pied Piper name?
The club pro,
Yes.
put it on the guy who wrote
It's the last, so
oh, the
this
last
year
guy.
it'll be Ron putting it on somebody.
So I'm saying if you win it back-to-back,
Call your parents.
Well, right by the hole.
Pay all the
Right on the
bills.
How much do I have to pay?
Well, these debts can sometimes be substantial.
All right, Birdie man.
Would you characterize Mr. Bachman as a financially responsible man?
what happened to that?
Eric is gone. This is my incubator now. What? The things are over
See,
there.
Skip Bayless is apparently doing a 3-point competition in Canada.
I raised and Richard,
Skip the drip Bayless.
you're ugly. Administration is
What is
Oh.
what the f-
3-point competition with Cam Newton.
You are victims of a
Do you see what's his name's coming home?
Yeah, Connie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Gilmore too.
Bring them both up.
Yeah.
Gamecock Rates right there. And
Yeah.
Rock Hill alumni.
Yeah, that's right.
South
That's
Point.
pretty sweet.
Is that where Gilmore's from?
Yeah, both of them. Now we have a good basketball season in our
Like about 10 years
scores
ago,
on
I went on a
transfer.
college
I'm
trip.
surprised you texted that you guys
Tijuana,
beat the
Mexico.
Celtics the other night.
Because that's just what a good American college student would do.
Whoa!
Wow. Into Mexico,
After being down by 30 points.
there's just a revolving door. You walk right in. They don't even check your ID. It's easier to get into Mexico than a Costco. You just walk in. And that's it. But coming back was a totally different story. Coming back from Mexico to the US, there's no more revolving doors. Now it's a concrete windowless tunnel with guards with M16 machine guns. And I was super nervous being an immigrant and all. And my college buddy Ian next to me, he was like, Jimmy, don't worry, man. Just tell me you're American. They let you right through. I'm like, easy for you to say, Ian. Ian walks up, he gets through, no problem. I walk up, the first thing they ask me, they're like, sir, are you an American citizen? Oh, I forgot one very minor detail that I wasn't. I was still an immigrant on a green card, and I wasn't a full-on citizen yet. Next thing you know, I was detained in this 10 by 10 box, and they started interrogating me. They're like, sir, why did you lie about your American citizenship? I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm drunk, and I really wasn't trying to lie. My friend in front of me told me to tell you I was American, so that's just what I did. It was a knee-jerk reaction. He was like, well, was he American? And I was like, well, his name is Ethan, so probably. And then the officer was like, sir, you do understand this is a very serious offense. We could deport you for this. I was like, deport me? I didn't even know that was an option. What was I going to do back in Hong Kong? Restart my ping pong career? That shit was sad, man. So I was like, sir, please don't deport me. I'm just a drunk, stupid college student. I'm every bit American. I can do every single JC lyric if you want me to.
That's great.
I'm in 3 fantasy football leagues. If that's not American,
Great shot right where the bunker is.
so I got very lucky. This is what he said. Okay. But just don't ever do that again, or we send you back to where you came from. And this motherfucker was Asian. I was like, where it came from? We came from the same place, dog. I think I saw you at my uncle's wedding 2 years ago. You're gonna throw me under the bus. That guy definitely watched The Great Wall many times. But that was a very sobering experience. I've been in the country for 10 years at that point, but I still wasn't American. Nothing has changed. I finally got my citizenship 3 years ago. And it's, you don't have to clap. My point is nothing has changed. Just because I got a new passport, nobody in any part of the world is going to come up to me and be like, hey, look, there's an American. Holy shit, you look just like Rocky Balboa. No. The first day I got my passport, I was feeling real patriotic. So I went to my local Hooters. I was drinking a Coors Light. I was watching a World Cup. It was USA versus Mexico. And I was like, man, I'm cheering for Team USA. I'm American, finally. And this old Mexican dude came up to me. He couldn't really speak English. And this is what he said. He was like, Amigo, Mexico, Korea, tomorrow, huh? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you trying to start World War III or something? I'm not even Korean. He managed to insult me with the only 3 English words he knew. So I really felt the need to explain myself. I was like, sir, I'm not Korean, I'm Chinese. And he looked back to his friends, he's like, oh, pinche chinito, huh? And I'm like, sir, you do know that I can understand what that means, okay? I have Mexican friends back home just like you. He was like, no, I'm not Mexican. I'm El Salvador. And I'm like, oh, great, now I'm the...
I think one of my dad's, like, I want to say hobby. One of his skills is identifying all different kinds of Asians. I think they're Cambodian. I don't know. Are you Cambodian?
That's crazy. We have like a bunch of we have a very diverse population in school. There's like a bunch of kids that are like Vietnamese. And these girls came, and we have another set of twins that are also from China. It's so weird, but they were born here and stuff, so like they can speak perfect English, but their parents speak Mandarin. So we had this one girl like translating for them right now, and I'm like, why don't we just have Devin do it? And everyone's like, Devin's Vietnamese. And I'm like, yeah, well they speak Chinese, right? Like Mandarin, and they're like, no. I'm like, I got no idea. I thought
There's like, China's so big that like everybody just assumes everybody speaks Mandarin. There's like so many different dialects that a lot of them don't understand each other.
Cantonese.
Yeah.
those are the two big ones, right?
Yeah. So Mandarin can understand Cantonese, but like the Cantonese can't always understand Mandarin. But they teach like this form of like ever since the communists took over, they've been like standardizing this like universal Mandarin. Because the Germans did the same thing. Like when my great grandparents came here, like every state in Germany spoke their own German dialect.
Yeah.
And then there was a certain mustache man from Austria that was like, "Oh, we're gonna standardize the German language," and then like nobody fucking understood. So like all these World War II like kids went to World War II from like parents of German immigrants, and they like spoke German at home, but the German they spoke at home, and they were like trying to interrogate me, like nobody understood each other.
Sir, I'm trying to intimidate you right now.
He's playing a game. He's acting like he doesn't understand.
And smile.
Pretty good. Yeah, there you go.
Run up there.
Is that another bird?
No, it's far.
Oh yeah, well, from where you were, hitting all that shit, you went like 100 after
Well,
breaking
that
up.
last one, I didn't realize the rough was beat up 40 yards.
I don't have kids, but if I did, I think I would get like a nanny that spoke Mandarin and just like don't speak anything to them, but like even my wife don't speak English to the baby, just Mandarin. Because like
You go Dennis
white
style.
kids that can perfectly speak Mandarin, I feel like it's going to be useful in 20 years.
Yeah.
Just get an all pair like Dennis and just. Can't believe Dennis has his house like it's got the sign out front and ready to roll.
Dude, well, I don't think Dennis is listening, so I'll talk shit about him, but I'd probably tell him to his face. But he told Jeff Pierce he had a 925 offer.
Get that
before he
83
listed, and he
foot
turned
putter out
down
there?
Yeah.
2 lists. And I'm like,
What did they list at? I don't
I
remember.
think they're listing at 925. But I should
He
pull
got
it
an
up.
offer for what?
So someone said, we know you're going to list your house. We have friends that want to buy in this. They'll give you 925. And he said no. Avoiding the 5-6% fee, he still said no. He chose to list it supposedly at 925, and then Rachel Bryant's his real estate agent. I'm like, you do realize you're gonna have to sell it for like 980 to get the difference back. Like, dude, that doesn't make any
That's
sense.
a crazy
And I'm
price.
like, that is not $1
I
million
hope they get.
house.
I mean, it's gonna helps us out. It's get
I mean, I was
as
talking
much
about-
as we can.
I was talking about it with Keith, and Keith's like, I just don't see it, man.
Brah.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to find a crazy person.
That was still pretty good though.
I just like,
Yeah.
I mean, because Jeff over here, Jeff's neighbors sold the house Spencer bought, they bought it for $750. And you're telling me Dennis's house is worth $175 more? Or $200 more?
200 more.
Even if it has, I don't know, but maybe it has an extra bedroom or what, but like,
I think
they did.
I think it's a lot bigger.
They had no additions or anything like that, so I don't know.
Where are they moving to?
Atlanta.
Somewhere in Georgia, right?
Yeah, somewhere
Oh, really?
like suburbs or something.
Nice shot, Greg.
Give it to him!
God.
It's like Peachtree Ridge, I think, which is close to my area.
Oh yeah.
We used to play them sports.
He's like an AD or something.
He's an assistant AD, but he's also like a position coach. And he does track and field. A little bit of everything. A little bit of
He's already playing
a
in his
renaissance man.
What's up?
A little bit of a renaissance man.
Oh yeah.
He said he already cut his grass.
And he said he's already planting like the grass at the new house. He's like, I'm ripping it all out and planting like new grass. I'm like,
Oh my God!
I thought you said he's already cut his grass at the new house. I'm like, I'm not that surprised.
I don't know. In.
I know we don't live here yet, but do you mind if I mow?
Too much. I just start taking care of it.
Sure as shit, he listed it for $900. I just don't. I mean, I would love for him to get $925.
Do it.
But like, bro, if he gets $950, which is if that's priced appropriately, and he gets $950 is realistic,
Yeah.
let's just say, he's still not going to make the $925.
That means we're all millionaires.
Fuck yeah, it is. I mean, I built this for $630, man. He built this for $5.
We're on the outside, the higher ceilings, you know.
Right.
I'll throw in the golf simulator,
I
man.
have an extra 20 grand.
If I make it a little bit nicer, someone's gonna be like, honey, I don't know, I don't really care. Holy shit! Can we move in tomorrow? Yeah.
We can't park our cars inside.
We'll get Evan's second golf cart in here. You can just give him a kickback on the back.
You know what'd be really funny is if the rest of the neighborhood is like, look, the condition is you can buy this house and move into the neighborhood, but you have to keep the league going.
Yeah.
You have to host.
Is your wife okay with that 5 nights a week, 12 weeks out of the year?
Because it's like whenever you go, like looking at these like conditional, that's the condition. I would love for him to get it, but I just
Yeah, I don't see it.
I didn't think.
25, like.
Now if they said we want to,
So that's like without any real. You don't have to hire a realtor or
no. Now if they said $925, but we want to go through our agents or whatever, then I'd be like, well, no, because I want
Then
to.
just list it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they want to just buy the house at $925. But if he was still going to have to pay the commission on it, I totally get it at that point. Then
Yeah.
fine. If you think that's the price of the house, go for it. But
A lot of people are catching wind before it's listed. And
Ooh, low burner to the left. It's actually fine.
This is another par 5.
Short for short
What's the Joe?
I think it's a
Tough crowd.
I didn't know.
Tough
I
crowd.
didn't know if you knew the yardage. I thought you were.
377.
I didn't. I wasn't sure.
I think there's a par 3 and a par 5 more.
Okay.
There's a 3 and a 5 more.
Did you guys play on Sunday? Was it 7 on 7? Did you
I
have
would like
subs?
to say I did sub myself out in the next play every time for winning touchdown. Just saying.
Taking one for the team.
Yeah, we can.
Didn't you get back up there and play?
Football?
Yeah.
I need to.
He did have the
Once it's
MVP
enabled,
side of
I
his yard.
I'll be able to.
Yeah.
That was like, what, 2 years ago probably now?
Yeah. I fucked my shoulder up in one of those games.
Oh, boy,
I stopped
Dan.
playing, and then I
The
had
drive of the day.
kick game and
I think, if you would have counted just left of it,
Hey!
you might have been down to that, like,
the
whatever.
little gully.
Top one.
But honestly, like, that's so down low, and then you got it up, you're probably
yeah,
not gonna.
but I'm gonna get back out there. I wish we had a basketball league or something.
You're talking to the right guy. And
Well-
I'm not talking about me.
They were talking about building pickleball courts. I'm like, why the fuck? Dude, put a basketball court. Like,
Yeah.
just-
Or let us use the fucking school court.
Yeah.
You know the elementary
court's
school up by Pleasant Knoll? You can just walk back and play. But here they have a gate, and they're like, if you go on here, you're going to get prosecuted. Yeah.
I don't think they're that strict. Bet you we could.
I used to
still have
play pickup games on
public.
It's
Well, like it might differ by state, but like in Wisconsin, like any public, like as long as school wasn't on, like on the weekend, you could go on any like outdoor whatever and go play on their.
I'm paying for it. Like, let me go play.
I mean, I broke my leg playing pickup football on
Yeah,
there.
so I'll let you know that not very often, but we'll play Saturday.
We were playing
Yeah.
college athletes.
Yeah.
Of course, college
My leg broke before I hit the ground.
Nice.
And so
It was raining, it was like wet, I was wearing shoes like this. Everywhere. Yeah.
good shot, Greg.
Brady's pretty consistent. Just gotta get him the driver. We'll get you fit someday.
Maybe I'll come do a driver lesson with you.
16, so they'll be 17, 18. Yeah. So Keith was really annoying me during this round because he had one more stroke than I did.
Started on 9.
And the whole time I was like 1 under, he was even, and I'm like, and I birdied the last one, and I'm like, I'm kidding, Keith, like,
Yes, Greg.
Oh, in the hole.
Kick right, kick right, kick right. Good shot, Greg.
Coming on at hole 7.
really wish I could make that.
I can barely hit 140. We're gonna probably hit 180,
Man, it took one time, yeah.
maybe 190 somewhere.
Was he hitting on this?
You do what?
I
160?
didn't see what it's getting out.
Were you just hitting out the regular rough?
Deep rough.
Deep rough. I mean, that's a good shot from deep rough to still hit
Yeah.
Well, I
within
clubbed
10
up.
yards.
I saw him lane too, so I was like,
This isn't my first simulator rodeo. There you go. It's that synchronized swing with Tiger right there.
Was it?
Yeah.
Guy.
For everybody who cares, the Hornets beat the Cavs tonight. What's that?
Are the Cavs good?
Playoff team.
Brandon Miller's looked really good. 31 points tonight. Holy shit.
You did?
Yeah. Wow.
Not using it?
No. No. I just took 2 holes. I go up on one.
I like
Williams
saying
ever coming back?
What's that?
I don't know.
Like I like saying.
I don't even know what happened to him.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's back or something, but it seems like they've been really hurt.
He was solid too.
Yeah. And now he knows Ball's still playing, or is he hurt again?
He's
They're probably,
perennially hurt.
they're probably just going to play them out for the rest of the year at this point. I mean, what's the point?
That sucks, man. He's talented.
We have courtside seats, and my coworker
Get out.
went to sit courtside, and
That was like 2 yards from being
the
really good.
Ball's dad or whatever, LeVar Ball,
Yeah.
or whatever,
Yeah.
was sitting in his seat. And he was in the wrong seat, like in the same section in the wrong
Yeah.
seat. And my buddy was like, "I'm not gonna go." He went to go get security, like the usher. He's like, "Can you ask him to move? I know who he is, and it might not be reasonable." So just say, but then he said he ended up sitting next to him, talking to him the whole game. He was actually pretty cool.
Wow.
But
Big baller brand.
Did you see the Big Three made like a $5 million
Yeah.
offer? That's wild. I hope she can do it.
But the highest paid WNBA player gets what? 250 maybe?
Yeah. So like,
That's what I was saying.
do it. Just,
But they said they can play both. There's no rules that they
they
can.
said it's only
It's a
10
3 on
weeks.
3 week 10 games.
10 weeks. Like,
Cube said 12 if you're gonna make playoffs.
Who watches that shit though? Like, and how
I
are
don't
you
know.
generating
Yeah,
money?
where is their revenue coming from?
Unless it's like money laundering or something. Which might be
Ice Cube's out there promoting it constantly.
So was it Caitlin Clarkson making like $3 million or something?
They offered her $5 million for the Big Three.
Oh, geez.
she'd probably make like a couple $100,000 in WNBA.
Sick.
Oh, I didn't see. I saw that come up today.
That's awesome. It actually looks pretty good.
Why isn't the mouse working?
You have to click it once just to activate it.
Yeah, that's awesome. You like made it quick.
I don't know what he did to
Taking
it.
the speed of this round, I don't think I've done a round below like 3 hours before.
You got faster because you guys even start to like 8:20 or something, so it's only been an hour.
1 hour round. I'm like,
Dead. I'll bring another 12 next week.
You're good, my man.
Are we playing next week? Or
Oh.
It's too
Hey,
small.
that was good.
So we're off next week, but then the week after that is Augusta. Zach did say like maybe we should tighten up the gimme to like 5 feet just to make it more since it's Augusta.
Only
but-
for him.
But I did say, like, look, that course is hard enough, and I still have to host everybody,
Yeah.
and so I don't need people here till like 11:30 on a
Yeah, that's true.
Tuesday night.
We should make it 15 is what we should.
I took off Thursday through the following Wednesday that week. Looking forward
That's
to
a
it.
smart idea. I should actually remember to do that.
Monday through Wednesday, I'll just be like yard work, probably mulch, you know,
Yeah.
but enjoy the Masters.
Yeah, yeah.
I usually, when I'm at work, I have the screens up.
Yeah, you're not really working.
And I do a big pool. at
Evan
work.
does movie day those days, and
I'm going to do it tomorrow.
he grades during the rounds.
Oh,
Get in there.
Ah, you hit the home run. Stop it.
That's sick, man.
Is your movie day like the Legend of Baker Vance and Skull? Happy to go.
It's hard to imagine movie day like now. Like back then, it was just like
Well,
when they wheeled in the TV.
Let me tell you my movie day. It was always historical movies, and the last one I remember watching was Schindler's List. And all these middle school girls are bawling and like just crying. I look up and I didn't have it. I'm like, damn. My history teacher's like, how many?
Don't look away! History, my teachers were like alcoholics.
Stay. I mean, we also had to watch dumb shit like this Romeo and Juliet with English class. And
Whole time doing?
No.
our science teacher every now and then would play like Bill Nye and Science Guy videos.
I'm a boy. Wow, he's been doing that forever.
DeMarco hasn't made a bogey since his first hole. No, sir. This beat has got me buzzing.
Got it.
Yes.
Keep it a little high.
That's good.
Alright, is this our last hole?
No, you still have two. 18 is a par 5.
Oh, okay, sorry, I thought we like.
Yeah, we took out like 10 and 13.
Okay.
Anybody going to the big Kenny Chesney concert?
Andrew asked me to go, and I said no.
April or May?
Okay.
May?
Who's he showing up with?
I think it's Zach Brown.
Bunch of decent, like, openers.
I think it is Zach Brown. You're right.
That'd be good.
I still need two
There's
people.
somebody else too, Greg, right? It's 3
Two people to go to Tom Segura next Saturday, April 13th. $93.
For
Comedy Cellar?
Tom
That's
Segura.
Masters Week, right?
Yeah, what's 8:30 at night at Spectrum?
We're trying to get a hotel the Saturday night, kind of near Augusta. But the hotel rooms are like $500 for a Holiday Inn.
It's like what, 2-hour drive?
But if you're right, I mean, we're going to have to wake up at 5, 6 a.m.
That's bad.
Make it. still don't like Tiger's logo, though, dude. His logo.
Do you see the thing about the 15 stripes for the 15 minis? Like, yeah, they're gonna have to add a stripe.
I mean, let's say if that by some miracle happens.
Yeah.
Okay, add it. And then you got the one with the 15, and it's like collectors. You got there first. And
Son,
the only way is if the PGA gets really watered down, and then like, the field.
That's true.
But like even the live guys are coming back from majors.
and winning.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So they get special. And by that time, they're probably going to be a merger by next year.
Yeah.
So this is like the last year of all this bullshit. So.
Good shot, Dan.
And I don't even know what a merger looks like. Like, what does a merger look like? Do they have different events and like different styles? Of, like, do they
Get your
do
patented bag.
some events
Come on.
live style, some events PGA style? Like, I don't know what it even means.
I know, and well, I was reading about like it was like the scouting dude, like he's like on the board. It's like he's gonna make all the decisions for stuff, but it's super confusing how it's actually gonna work.
Just like, look, man, they should just keep the PGA format, but just get rid of like a lot of the dumb fucking rules and just the pettiness. Like,
What? Like people calling
Yeah.
from TV, finding like.
well,
There you go.
I mean, there's like a lot of little things. Like the most recent one was that guy where the ball was on the edge and it took 20 seconds and it actually fell, but that was a penalty stroke because the rule states that it's roughly 10 seconds. I'm like,
We're supposed
who
to
gives a
We're
shit?
supposed to run up and tap it
Yeah,
in.
that's
before
what I
it
mean. But they
falls.
said you have to make a reasonable walk up to the hole, and then when you get there, you've got to count to 10, and then, but they counted to 20, and it finally fell, and that's a penalty stroke. I'm like, that's fucking stupid, you know?
Why is it a penalty stroke? So it.
Because you only get 10 seconds, so if it falls,
So
you
then,
treat it like
so it doesn't matter. So you
Yes.
just you wait any
exactly
right?
you would have tapped it in. But it's like if you think about it, if it would have fallen in under 10 seconds, it doesn't count as a stroke.
Exactly. So you're better off waiting.
Yeah,
No
so
matter
to
what.
me, it's like, give them a fucking minute. Like a full minute. Like, they said fucking Patrick Haley can waggle for 5 fucking minutes behind every ball, but that guy can't wait more than 10 seconds.
So what if like you're doing an approach shot and you're 100 yards out and it sits there, and then by the time you walk up there, it's in the hole? Does that count? Or you didn't get there in 10 seconds?
Yes, it will count, because you have to walk up to the hole.
Okay.
Exactly.
But what if he didn't know that was a penalty, then you signed an improper card, and you're penalized
Exactly. And then you're
for an
penalized
improper card. So you lose
strokes
2
or
strokes
something? Like,
for
that's
some
insane.
bullshit rule that you were not like.
Well, and they said, like, they were talking, and they said, like, since they put it down together, but it's so stupid.
Did you see the money splits by like league, like the players' percent of revenue, and the PGA Tour was like 25%, and all the other ones are like 45 to 55. But the PGA Tour, the players weren't getting any of the money.
Where does all the money go?
And like the fact that they clearly had all that money, that like all the stuff.
Because they came out with all the $20 million events. I was surprised Harbortown made the $20 million club.
I know, it's pretty awesome though.
Harbortown's sweet. I played. That's the nicest court, like the biggest name course I've ever played.
Yeah.
I love
And it was really nice, but it's difficult. It's not as difficult as probably like Pebble or something, but
It's so narrow.
It's narrow.
We get flashbacks when you talk about that, even from the simulator, please. 18, watering out of bounds. Like
there was some guy, I just saw it on social media, guys like on 18 putting, and there's literally a fucking puddle in the middle of the green, and they said $600 and a putt for eagle, and he goes, and it goes 3 feet hydroplanes and just stops. Like, can you imagine paying $600 for that?
That's why I like the other Steve Hines courses better, because they're like the same condition as Harbortown.
Yeah.
It's just more open.
No, what was the other course? There's the ocean course.
The Robert Trent Jones.
Robert Trent Jones.
That's a nice course.
Yeah.
I played that one, I forget when, in the fall, and it was like a little under construction.
I think it's so high, Greg. It's like you gotta kind of hit the top of the screen.
Man, he did this.
Ooh. I'm going to Myrtle at the end of the month, next month, and probably playing Caledonia, True Blue, something else. And
Nice.
Mark's father-in-law is a member at a place called The Reserve. We're gonna play there too. And said it's like $120 member fee or something. Yeah, fucking True Blue and Caledonia are probably gonna be $350 a piece.
Jeez.
But it's the highest race to do right now.
Get in there.
Wow, right on the line.
Good putt.
We played much better after that first couple.
I was 4 over after 2, and I'm even since. I haven't played that in a couple months.
I think you got to 5, no?
Yeah.
You're 2 under from your peak.
I felt like you were 5 already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I'm still 4.
Yeah, I mean you had a bird.
That's like 1 birdie.
What is?
Sets me up good for the Masters. We'll figure it out.
There you go. I think the Masters are gonna eat up half the field.
I don't know if I'm going to use driver for
You gotta be. It's a thinker's course. Like you gotta think about every shot. You gotta really do the flyover, see where you're putting the ball.
Target golf.
Yeah.
It only helps
Right on the
if
line again.
It's a good hole.
I really messed that up, guys. Sorry.
Because there's too many shots that you'll hit the fairway and it'll roll off, or you'll hit the green and it'll roll off. And
Yeah.
I would lose the Masters if I started every hole on the green.
That's a great point.
You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't putt better than those guys that are like,
coming from that angle, it must have been.
That's so true, though.
I've heard people say that, like, and you think about it, you're like, yeah, like, for, like an average hacker, not someone that's a scratch golfer, a hacker,
No.
like, you're not going to win the Masters on just starting on the green.
Oh my god.
This Amon's corner, I'm just gonna be in the water.
Long shot.
We're just gonna do the straight back nine. So
Have you ever heard of Big Canoe? Big Canoe golf course?
That's well.
Big Canoe. It's like North Atlanta. Cool community, but they have 27 holes up in the mountains.
what city? Oh, that'll be fine.
Near Jasper.
Nice shot. That's it. That's it.
Well, you're still 285.
Big old bounce, so I'm not taking everything.
You'll be fine. My coworker, same one that sat next to LeVar Ball, has a place up in Linville on, I forget the name of the course, but it's like Glen something, I don't know. They put a lot of money into it because there's like a lot of retirees right on the course.
Yeah.
Pretty short course, like if you play the tips, it's like 200 yards.
Is that the one with the landing strip in it?
No, not that nice. I mean, this is like public court. Like you'll pay $62 on the weekend. Primary, it might be 70 now, but I mean, his house. He's got his golf cart. Comes down the hill because he's kind of up on the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
And then it's just a bunch of old dudes playing golf all day, just like, on the back patio. And they got these like townies that work there that just fucking grilling hamburgers and slamming beer. Dude, they sell beer for $2. Like nice beer too. Like in 16, they got tall boys with like Coors and Bud or like whatever you want for $2. And one girl got fired. Cart girl got fired because she was going to like the ABC and buying bottles of vodka and selling them for like $30 on. And apparently she was like flashing the guys and like taking topless pictures, and they found her. And then my buddy goes to this restaurant, like, guess who was my waitress? Bonnie!
It's a hell of a run though.
Body.
Fuck me. 163 ball speed.
Well, good news is part-time.
Oh. 163 ball speed out of bounds.
There was no like red on.
It's white. It's that one. This is like the only hole
Right, right.
with OD.
This is how we messed up last time.
You were playing lights out too. I was like really worried you were gonna go like 5 under. I'm like, I hope you didn't do that in person.
I did. I heard what you said, and so I had to manifest it.
Well, anybody I win, I put back into this. So if you guys think you lose to me, you're just making this.
I'm not worried about the money. $100 in sim call.
You made it the whole
Some people were worried about the money.
I'm not.
Long way to go.
Send a donation if needed.
I already said if everybody chipped in $20, I'd get a kegerator.
You get a what? Okay. Ah, that's a
20 dudes chipping in $20-25.
I mean, you can make that cheap. It's the hassle of bringing.
Just raise the dues to 130 next year, and they'll be on that.
Yeah, raise the dues. Dues are going
Say
up.
It'll
COVID.
probably be a next year thing just because people are here consistently. But they'll probably put it like this year. Getting ready.
Usually your cases, yeah. Just a lot going on. A couple weeks out, and they all make it.
Honestly, like there was so much more consistency though that like I would say on average every week 18 out of like the 24.
Well, that's what made it a little bit harder. Like the days that I could go, it was already like I don't plan 3 weeks out. Some people are signed up.
I got it good, girl, 'cause I got it good.
But even like the
You're
week
good.
that, like people just go, hey, can I play?
I know. I've avoided trying to test you though.
Oh yeah.
I usually try to. It's just I know like my wife is like, try not to play past like 10 o'clock on the weekdays. So like 10:15 is like not a big deal. But like there's been a couple times we've hit like 11 o'clock on like a Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't want to be out until 11 either. So
It's not a big deal like every now and then on like a Friday or something, but I feel
like
bad.
a Tuesday, like
They never say anything, but I know they have to. It's not, but it's just like their bedroom windows right there.
also we
So.
have that problem too. Our neighbor's like bedroom is right
What are you getting?
We have the ranch on both sides, so the bedrooms are like right there.
I do feel like though I can get like either like sound dampeners or like a big heavy person to put behind the string that it might like heat up a lot of that. At least the driver impact, because that's the one
The
that
driver's the only one that's really bad.
like when Zach hits it or Evan hits it right on like the screws, it's like
It's the screen, but it's also you're not gonna dampen the actual impact.
two girls were on a walk like the other day, and then I could hear them say like, "What is going on in there? Did somebody get shot?" And they walk by, they go, "Oh, there's a golf thing in there."
They're into some weird stuff in that household.
Yeah. Posted on Facebook.
You know that Johnny for a couple is you hit it like that 200 yards and you go 2 yards. You don't know what you're doing. So
Is that the ocean?
now it's like a weird thing. You could probably go dead left.
Okay. You just punch out.
Yeah. I mean, down there you take a drop, back in the third.
Jesus Christ.
Get the hybrid out. This could be the difference between $35 and $10 right here.
I think I have to hold it for 35
Stedman, you're going for first place.
So far, I still got my mulligan in my pocket too.
Oh.
What are you at, Dan?
He's just been putzing along, and we're all
Shows
happy
up,
away.
hits 2 shots, like, all right, I'm ready.
Maybe that's the
You
truth.
haven't been working, you've been on the course.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just,
242.
Oh,
you're on that first. Last night, Zach hit 170 all through the lead it off the bat. But that was the first shot today. He was like, the first shot, but like he hit the front of the hit like 380.
I saw a clip of Bryson
Deck you out.
doing this, and it was like
Does it?
just like a 3-quarter, like quick.
It's such a fast.
It's fast twitch and perfect technique.
And it
How do I do the multi to a shot?
yeah, I don't think that. I mean, not that's terrible. It's just unless you just don't like the
flow.
186 shot.
Plus what?
I do think if you can get inside 100, you're in really good
Yeah.
shape.
Have you gone to Jersey Mike's this week?
I love it.
Have I gone to Jersey Mike's this week? No, I
I don't know.
love a good Jersey Mike's.
The school's across the street from Jersey Mike's, so
The only thing
I do go there a lot.
Oh, you
I've been there.
I'd be there at least once a week.
think you're
I'm about once
you're
every-
right on that line.
Is that
The
big?
school does a
Yeah.
good job. They like give us
So
lunch.
you're in bounds, but you're like
Jeez. That was worse.
I try to go with pressure. Yeah.
the problem with Jersey Mike's is finding a not ghetto one because like there's sometimes
Yeah.
I go in there and I'm the only person and I'm like 15 minutes later and,
Yeah.
and there's one girl like
And you get like 2 things to eat. Come on.
I'm like
The one over by me is pretty good. The one in Springfield. Neighborhood.
oh the one in the like where my labels used to be.
Yeah.
The slim chicken is good.
Some chicken. They have some good sauces.
I just took an iron to get out of there.
I wonder if that's
Is that what
like
Slim
a
works now?
chain.
They're Slim. He owns it. You catching them work? I think he only works on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights.
Yeah.
I'm considering opening a bagel place because we can't find
The
there's
bagels are horrible.
There's no bagels.
Right
in
at the
Fort
corner where everybody parks their semis. Right there. In between the 2 entrances.
Are they making the bagels with the
I'll get extra cream cheese on mine.
where?
Time to make the donuts.
You're allowed to watch porn in South Carolina?
Business.
There's so much opportunity.
I
Yes,
was just saw this article. The guy, the founder, one of the founders of Chick Shack, just went in a huge share of it's called like Manhattan Golf Club or something, but it's like an indoor swanky like simulator place.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is exactly my concept. And now
They're
these
like
guys
serving like
putting
whiskey and
20,
like,
yes, they're putting $20 million, and I'm like, oh, dude, we're fucked. Like it's just-
around here.
no, they're gonna chain it.
They're
Like
gonna
they're
chain it.
think of X Golf.
They're just
like,
gonna franchise
swanky.
and then it's like.
And so I'm like, I would
Places like that in South Park.
Say that again?
Isn't
Yeah.
there some place like that?
That's like a private club. You pay like $200 a month, and it's more like a bar, cigar lounge, indoor golf. It's got some other
That's pretty
amenities
cool.
and stuff. It's a cool concept, but
$200 a month. Might as well just get it.
but they also have like a pro there that gives lessons and all that shit. So that's why I'm like I could do something, but like if it really catches on, it's just. You
Yeah.
gotta make it this big concept, like where it's like the puttery, right? It's
Yeah.
just like it's a thing to do on the
You
weekends.
gotta get like a pro to like endorse.
And I'm sorry, but I like came up in like the food and like hospitality business, and the worst fucking hours, lowest fucking. It's not that the owners don't make money, but it's just we live there. Been hard.
So on to your next business idea then, since that's dead.
Yeah, but I was like kind of thinking like, there's not decent coffee, and there's not anywhere close to like our neighborhood or like bagels. I mean, you gotta go to Tiga K
That's the only
Deli
spot I've been
or
to is
there's
Tiga
a, forget the name of it, but it's one in Rock Hill, like but it's like they're all 15 minutes long.
That's the same
Yeah.
on a Rock Hill bagel.
I don't know if Baxter doesn't have more shit.
That's what I mean.
A better bar.
Put something in Baxter and
Lucky Duck sucks. Yeah.
he said sucks.
It's not like known yet, but it's sold. They're gonna like new ownership's taking over.
Oh, really?
Every-
Well,
That's a
fix it
prime
up.
spot.
Honestly, the
And
only
it's like
thing.
the third spot,
Has anybody been to the fish market, the actual restaurant?
Yeah.
Is it okay?
It's the
decent.
food's okay. The environment sucks because it's like dark and it's all old people. So it's like really weird.
Has anybody been to their beer garden thing?
No,
outside?
The beer garden thing there is awesome.
Is that Pete?
Pizza's good. Beer's
No
good.
kids are allowed, and
So Lucky
That's
Duck,
what I mean, like, I haven't
Lucky
been
Duck
there,
was
so that
apparently
might be
bought by like a
That's a
group
good
of guys
spot.
from Baxter.
Yeah.
they do cocktails and wine,
Okay.
and they have good beer
Because
selection.
besides that, like, the Greek restaurant is pretty good takeout.
Yeah.
Elio's?
Yeah. But like that Italian restaurant next to Lucky Duck,
Terrible.
sucks. Horrible. Maybe the worst service I've ever
We're
had.
convinced that's a front for let's just like
1,000%.
Yeah.
We went in there just to take some shit home. My wife's like, "Oh, this Italian restaurant." Get the fuck out of here.
But like their Alfredo chicken parm, like
They
staple.
literally cut a fucking cucumber in half and threw it in there. And the wine bar's not. It's pretty good too.
Yeah. I mean, it's
It's
cool,
hard to
but
fuck
it's
up
small.
pouring wine and beer.
Exactly.
Even like at Riverwalk there, they don't have as much going on as they should. Like I don't understand. Like if you have just a killer bar and like coffee shop, you'd be killing it around.
Yeah, that Mexican restaurant's been like 3 things now.
That Brass
weird.
Tap changed to some other shitty Italian place.
Yeah.
But
Like,
people
you
don't-
both suck. Like
I mean, that's the problem. Like, I don't,
Shitty
like
to
people
shitty.
go, "Oh, these things like don't work," like
Richie's.
because nobody goes there. I'm like, nobody
Pizza's
goes
okay.
there because the stuff fucking sucks.
yeah, it sucks. Your service sucks. Your food
Even
sucks.
Even Napa's not great.
No, Napa. I won't go. After the last time I went to, we've been there
I went there
10
once.
times, and I'm like, I'm not going after the last one. It's such a fucking ripoff.
There it is.
Y'all have a great spot.
How
Horrible.
what is the best cool
Horrible.
spot? What their food is ass. And
Yes, it's
what?
terrible.
Why can't you put something
Even
good?
spice is hit or miss on like some taste.
Yes.
It's even the chop house. So big.
Give me an okay steak, I guess.
Hey, yes, I mean that is like the closest thing, like the best. And again, the wine bar is probably the best thing in there.
Right, but
Or the
That
smash burger
corkscrew
place.
place is good.
Yeah, corkscrew, smash burger. The pizza's probably fine. That's great. I mean,
Bricks.
yeah, it's just
Even
what it
at
is.
breweries, the Reaper.
Yeah, it's fine.
But if there's no food, you need like food.
I'm convinced the whole restaurant industry is like in shambles. Like
Oh, yeah.
10 years ago, 20 years ago, like the quality was so much better. But now everybody cares. Like I know restaurant owners and groups, they don't care about the quality of the beer. They don't care about the quality. It's like all they want is ambiance. Like they just
Yeah.
want a place to fucking hang out. That's it.
I saw your shot, dude. And I was like, you couldn't have stopped yours any closer, and you still went long. Because I tried to cut it close.
At this point, like my wife and I have like stopped eating out. We go like once every 6 weeks and go to a really nice place and spend like $300 instead.
Yeah. Go to Charlotte, go to a nice place.
I'd rather do that.
Mama Ricotta's.
Yeah.
I love Little Mamas and Mama Ricotta's.
Little Mama's is awesome.
Yeah.
Stagioni.
Good.
That's a-
Triple. Perfect.
Fish place?
No, it's Italian.
Italian?
Like, but like high-end Italian. Like they make all their pastas in house, and you can see the open kitchen, and they do
Yeah.
like real pizzas. But the pizzas is like kind of like an appetizer type thing.
Yeah.
What place is this?
Stagioni. It's in
Yeah.
not Plaza, not Elizabeth, but it's right off
Right in
Central.
between them. Yeah.
Yeah. If you know where Ruru's tacos are,
Yeah.
it's like next door. Yeah.
Couldn't do it. Didn't stop it.
Pepperdine.
Yeah. Steak 48 is pretty good.
Yeah.
Steak 48.
I love
part of
that.
Steakhouse.
Again, but like it's like the ambiance is better than the actual. Like,
It is.
Yeah, like this.
Like honestly, because of the volume, like I don't know
Yes,
where
it is.
like
good spot.
I grew up near Chicago and like you're gonna find really good steakhouses there. But
I don't know how Charlotte and the surrounding area figured it out.
David Burke opened up Red Salt here like a few years ago, and it's just like so good. But he has his place in Chicago, like his first one, and it's one of the best steakhouses you
Yeah.
ever go to. But it's totally not the same.
Right. Damn, Daniel ended up fine.
I will.
Right. Around Daniel.
Nice.
We'll see if it holds. Can't say the same for the rest of us. Break. Well, 2-2. Break 11.
Great till that last hole.
Yeah.
See if, are you in the money right now?
I don't think so. I think I'm out.
Plus 11. There we go.
Plus 5 down. So
Last place right now. Five.
No, I know. I had a few holes that I had the birdie and then 4 pars. I was like, I could streak. It was
We
the,
started 4
it
over.
was the, yeah, it was the beginning and the end. It's like,
Bill, really good. Ashton fucking shot too.
Yeah, he played good last time.
Pierce, you know, if you need to shoot 15 or
well, I mean, this course is open, so
It is.
definitely lends itself. You just end up in a dumb bush and you can't go.
the last hole probably is the harder hole just because it's got that OB left and some really fucked up bushes somewhere.
Course up.
Yeah, this is like a good one if you're just messing around and you don't want to, you know.
Yeah, that's a good one for you.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks, Matt. Have a good one.
I did stream this, so if you also not going to watch it.
I prefer not.
The two of us don't. I don't know why. Have you ever seen that?
No.